I know I'm in a crazy get-up, but I've got to go into the forest and I've got to move some cameras. We had so much damage that some of the cameras are completely blocked by branches right now and trees that have fallen. Last night I walked into the forest trying to walk the normal trail, and I was completely blocked by trees on several occasions, and it really sucked. Because when you climb through these trees, you get destroyed by these biting ants. So I'm not looking forward to that. That's why I've got the long sleeve and the long pants on this morning. You see devastation. Lots of trees are down. There used to be a trail entrance here that we used to take. We can't take that anymore. It's completely blocked. You can see this dangerous tree right there. Now it's starting to rain. This should be a fun trip. Surprisingly, all the bananas seem to be just fine. But over on this side, you've got more trees down. Pretty indicative of intensely high winds and possibly tornadic activity. I had gotten an email yesterday or a WhatsApp message from Marvin that said this was, we had a bunch of destruction. I was at a place called the Island of Violins. We can't even get to the beginning of the trail. We can't even get to the beginning of the trail because it's just too many leaves and things down. We're gonna have to try to do a little bit of trailblazing when we get into the forest here and see if we can get up to the trail that way. So this is the type of damage that we're looking at back here behind me. You can see that it's kind of the stuff you don't want to climb through when you're in shorts and stuff like that. Last night I was in short sleeve shirt and the ants were just ferocious. You get into these branches and there are ants just everywhere and they want to bite you. I had one underneath my eye here. I had them on my back. I had them on my belly, on my side. And it's not even the big ants. It's just a lot of these small, tiny black ants are the things that actually do most of the biting. So basically, this is the destruction. This used to be a heavily shaded area. Notice how that tree right there has been snapped off by twisting winds. You can see the twisting motion of the tree there. I know you can't see that very well, but that's like a 60-foot tree that's been snapped off at the top and left this pile of limbs and stuff down here at the bottom. The good thing about it is that a lot of these logs and things make excellent places for animals. So without a doubt, I will be putting a camera up in here somewhere. You can hear a chainsaw in the background now. But this plant is called pogo, or at least we've been calling it pogo. It got whacked by something or just blown down. I'm not really sure what it was. So the trail's been pretty clear. We've got our first obstacles here, other than the bottom, and I climbed through all this crap last night and I just can't do it again. The ants are just terrible in there. This area right here, this used to be deep dark jungle. You can see how open it is. However, I think that I can go through another area here. I know there's some huge trees down, but the trail is up there on the other side of the hill, and if I can get up there, I should be in good shape. But anyway, this is what the trail normally looks like. And now you got that, and it goes like that for probably the next 75 meters. It's tough sledding. The worst thing is I don't know where my landmarks are now. I used to know all these trees by heart, and the whole landscape has changed. but I'm certain I need to go right up there. So you can see some of the damage here. 2 huge trees are down. This area used to be a really dark area. It's going to be light for a few years, and you can even maybe see how the trees are snapped off up at top. It's just incredible. It's incredible that when you drive around you don't see much damage. Nothing certainly compared to what we have here. All right, it's pouring down rain here, or starting to rain here. Down this log, you can see right here is our first camera, and the view is completely obscured, so we're gonna have to take it down. This is typically what this camera will see. We've replaced the camera. Looking that way, it's not great, but it is what it is. The famous rock camera. You can see it down in there. So it's going to have to come with us. So we're on the trail. This is what we have to go through. A lot of bending, ups and downs. Thank goodness I do planks. This is our camera right here. The view is completely covered. This is Asper Creek. We had this one tree down here that fell over the creek, and normally the trail goes up that way. Another camera to replace. So this is where it really gets fun. I've got to get down this hill, all through that crap right there. Last night, saw 2 terciopelos, which are one of the most dangerous snakes in Central America, due to the toxicity of the venom. So hopefully they're not anywhere near the trail this afternoon or this morning, whenever it is. It's gonna suck. Look at that shit. Dreading it. So how you holding out, Frank? Fucking. So how you holding out, Frank? Dude, I am soaked to the bone. But if I can get through this next area, it's fairly easy going the rest of the way. But I don't think we're gonna be able to put any kind of logs back, cameras back up here today because of the rain. So there is the Mono Precioso camera right there. The trail used to go that way, but it's stacked 8-9 foot high with trees. It's just incredible. Never seen this much destruction. Been through hurricanes before, and this is the type of stuff you see during hurricanes. Anyway, the rest of the trail is relatively clear. I think there's one more big log that we have to pass, so we'll see you at the house. All right, this is what I look like coming out of the mountain. It was like a 2-hour workout. Pretty effing grueling. Kind of worn out here. Soaked. Hot. It can happen at the same time. Had to wear these clothes that don't breathe to protect me from the ants. Kind of sucked. Anyway, it's kind of depressing to see all the trees down in the forest. because you've known them for, I've known them for almost 10 years now. And you kind of get to know the trees and their personalities and what kind of animals come to them and hang out by them. And to see everything down like that, it's just kind of sad. But anyway, we're going to sign off here, and hopefully we'll have a good report for you when we come back in July.